Oh yes, here it is. The Kraton 6S BLX. Brushless speed monster truck Truggy. 60 miles an hour plus. All new power systems using the BLX2050 kV motor and ESC combo. 4 and 6S LiPo configurations. Ready to run. Waterproof. 2-year warranty. Made by ARRMA. This box is a beast. Look at the design on the shell there. A little bit of instructions on the side here. It uses the XT90 connectors. I've got a couple of batteries on the way, en route. They should be here very soon. So we have to put into this and the Senton to the side of me here. Look at the box. It's an absolute monstrosity. Looks stunning, right? I can't wait to get in this thing. Let's do this. Who knows what's going to happen next? Let's get into this thing. Yes. Here it comes. Ooh. Holy smokes. What an absolute beast this thing is. Holy... I have no words to describe the bodywork. Look at the shell there. That is beautiful. That's a lot larger than the Senton. Let's get it out of the box and have a look. What do we got? A pack of goodies, as always. We'll look at that later on, a bit like the Senton had. Obviously the transmitter comes in a box like this. So in here we should have one transmitter, just like the Senton did. There it is. Very nice indeed. The usual kind of stuff. Steer, left and right, go, brake and reverse. You've got some trim settings for the steering on this, the on-off power switch on the back, and obviously you can reverse the controls around. It uses 4 AA batteries. Nice and simple. Quite a nice design transmitter actually. You've got a few buttons here as well. This is for the endpoints as well, which is cool. Let's take this off somehow. There we go. The wheels are absolutely humongous. You wait guys till I put this next to... Jesus, it weighs so much. Right, I'm going to get rid of the box now. I hope you guys are ready for this. There she blows. The Kraton. That is an absolute monstrosity. There's the Senton. And there's the Kraton. Yeah, that's a 1/8. That is not, that's a 1/10. Jesus, look at the foam in those tyres. That's not far off an X-Max size wheel. I'll grab the X-Max in a minute for scale, but it isn't far off. So there's the Kraton, and there's the X-Max. There's not that much size difference in terms of the tyres, but still, there's a big difference between the monster truck and this Kraton Truggy. Look at the travel on that, not bad at all. The wing is huge. I've not seen a wing on an RC that big before. It is, yeah, it's pretty large to say the least. The shocks on that thing are absolutely massive. That's going to be pretty good. Look at the socks on the shocks there. You've got adjustable tension, so you can actually adjust the spring rate on that. You've got the sway bars, the metal dog bones. You can see those nicely there. Oh, beautiful. Let's turn this around. Have a look on the bottom. I mean, it is something else, guys. It's a very similar chassis layout to the Senton. The parts pretty much are the same, like the battery tray, the motor setup. I love this shell. That wing, I can't get over how cool that looks. Wow. So you've got the normal hex wheel nuts on those. You can see they're quite big. The wheels are quite big, you can see that there in scale. So I brought you guys in a little bit. I know it's quite hard to see at night time here. You've actually got these rubber clips. It's actually attached to some rubber, so you can't lose your clips, which is a really nice design. That's one thing I noticed with the Senton. It's a cool design, that. Really handy to see. So you just unplug them and it stays attached, you can never lose them. Let's take this body off then. There we go. Very nice. So, what have we got in here? Let's turn this over a little bit so it's easy to see. Now I'm hoping this will show up on the camera okay, but I mean you've got a double battery setup here, so it can take 2 batteries, a dual battery setup. I'm going to be running one 4S pack and one 6S pack. They're both going to be 6,000 milliamps, so we should get a good half an hour run time if we take it easy. They actually sit into these trays, so you've got one on here and obviously one on the Senton as well. They're exactly the same, these straps to hold the batteries in place, or battery. You also get these cool things in the box that actually allow you to hold the batteries together. So you just put the strap over that kind of holder. It's pretty cool, and it clips them in place together, so you can't kind of lose your batteries on a jump, which is good to see. You can see there you've got the BLX system. That is an absolute animal. I know it's hard to see on the camera, guys, sorry about that. But yeah, this is I've never seen an ESC this big. This is the same as in the Senton, and it's massive. It's bigger than the X-Max's ESC. Probably twice the, well, not twice the size, maybe a third extra in terms of its size. You can see there's an on-off switch here. You've got the normal power system coming through. It's metal geared. It's got a metal geared diff. Obviously the dog bones or drive shafts going through the centre there. It's an absolute monster. The radio receiver equipment is in this box here. It's all waterproof or splash proof. You can see, if I bring this around, just how much travel there is on that suspension there. Absolutely phenomenal. Really nice bit of kit. And on the inside, hopefully you can see the CVDs. So the drive shafts are actually CVDs to the wheel, so you can't kind of lose them when you steer. Cool, so I've just lined these up for you. You can see that that is the Kraton there. And there is the Senton and the shell. You can see the shell actually takes up more space or more more surface area than the actual short course truck it does itself, whereas the Kraton is massive in comparison to the shell. But you can see the layout is pretty much the same, the shocks are the same, it's just bigger. The Kraton's just a lot bigger. It's probably twice the size or twice the diameter, and you can see that there. I'll put the shells back on now, put them side by side, and you'll see what I mean. So I've just got these on their backs now to show you the underneath, and you can see there's a lot of similarities there between the two. The chassis plates are very similar. In fact, this one's just extended. It's exactly the same, just a little bit longer. Sorry about the light, guys. I know it's really hard to see. But yeah, if I bring it in close, you can see there. It just cuts it off and it's extended. But it's exactly the same kind of chassis layout. The arms are roughly the same kind of diameter. It's just a different length arm on them. So yeah, it looks pretty cool. I'm quite interested to see how these sort of perform. So you can see them side by side there, well, opposite each other. There's the two boxes. Okay, and just to finish off then, guys, so they're the battery sort of cases that I told you about that hold the batteries together. You put the straps around them and it helps hold your packs together if you need to. You also get a toolkit included, so a spanner or hex wrench, or little hex wrenches, Allen keys we call them in the UK. This is quite handy actually. You get a speed chart, actually really good to look at. So I'm hoping you'll be able to see it, but it says here 1 6S pack, 5,000 milliamps, will give you 40 plus miles an hour on the standard Pinion that's included. 1 4S pack will give you 35 to 40 miles an hour. So I'm hoping that even on stock settings with the 3 and 4S, sorry, the 4 and 6S packs, we should be pretty good. They also give you an included high-speed pinion. Now this is 16 tooth and a grub screw in there as well. This gives you up to 50 miles an hour plus on those configurations. Now in the pack they actually give you some adapters because these are XT90, it's an XT90 ESC. You obviously need these connectors, so I've had to go ahead and, like I said, buy some batteries for this. They're on the way, but you can actually solder your own to existing batteries if you've got some, which is quite good to see. And then finally, now this manual is actually really good. It actually includes all of the range, so the Kraton, the Centon, the Talion or Talion, and the Typhon or Typhoon. And in here you've got pretty much everything that you need to know about the RC. So how the motors go in, how the turnbuckles work, how the, I don't know, everything from suspensions, the shocks, to filling the oil, to setting the droop on the suspension arm correctly. Yeah, it's pretty good on the parts list for all of them, and the breakdown of how they all go together, which is really good to see. It's nice and comprehensive like that. You can see there's a differential at the bottom there, nice and easy to understand. But yeah, it's great like that. And there you go, there's the full sort of exploded parts diagrams. But yeah, it's great. So I think we'll leave it there, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'm Jake Billing. Please like and subscribe, share the videos around if you enjoy them. As always, I'll see you next time. See you later on. Bye.